you doing, guys? I'm Sean, you're very welcome to this channel. Guys, today's video I'm going to be talking about goal setting and why it's very important that to have it into your life. Now, we've all done it. I'm sure you've done it. I've certainly done it. That, we think we have a goal in mind, but in reality it's jumbled about there with all the rest of the junk, and it never really manifests. And I think it's generally simply because we haven't wrote it down. Once you write something down, there's something special about doing that, because not only are you making a conscious decision, but that physical act of writing it down, it actually puts it separate from being in there and jumbled up. You can actually see it, something visible that you can actually see. So what I want you to do is check and see what goals you've got. Like, get a pen and a bit of paper and just start writing. Think about every single thing you would love to see in your life. Write down your goals. Write down, turn around and say, but this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to be, this is who I want to meet, this is what I want to see. And just keep writing until you stop. You should probably come up with about 50 to 100 right away. Do you know what I mean? Then pick one of those goals. Now, obviously, it would take way too long of a video to me start going down different examples, but pick one of your goals. And what I want you to do is write that. Imagine that you've drawn a ladder up against a wall. So you've got the ladder, and each rung of the ladder is going to be a stage to get you to where you want to go. You're currently at the bottom of that ladder, but at the top, write down what your goal is. Now get a separate piece of paper, and I want you to write down all the things that come to you that's going to be associated with you getting that. So in other words, say for Toxic, you want to buy a brand new car. Well, one of the things that has to be come into it is money. You may not even have a driving license, so that might be something you'd have to write. Oh, I have to get a driving license. And you keep going down the whole thing. You might have to, get a place where to park it. You might be talking about moving home. You might be living in a bad neighbourhood and you can't really have a swanky car, a big flashy car. So all these different things. So write anything that's associating with you getting that goal. Write them all down on a bit of paper. And what you're going to do then is you're going to try to prioritise them into stages. What you have to do first before you can do the next stage, before you can do the next. And each one of them stages is a rung of the ladder. And I guarantee once you start doing this in all sections of your life, pick your goal, why you want it, visualising what you're going to do when you get it, how it's going to make you feel, and then start writing down all the different things it's going to take to get you to do it, and put them in order and start conquering each step, one step at a time. Before long, you'll be at the top of that ladder. There's no question about it. The problem is we try to go through life thinking that it's okay just to have our goals in there. It's not. We have to write them down. We have to get them on the paper, because once you've got them on the paper, you've got something to visualize. And once you've got it there, you can actually start to see it, start to put it in your mind, and start to create. You're actually there with it. So it doesn't matter what you're actually wanting to do. It's just important to write them down and really put yourself in that zone. So for Toxic, if you wanted that new car, visualize how it's going to make you feel when you're going to have hands around the steering wheel. How's it going to look? What colour is it? Where are you going to go for the drive? What are people going to say when you drive past? Why do you want to purchase it? It might be a work vehicle that you want to increase. I don't know if you want to use a 4x4, you want to get a new pickup truck, you want to use it for work. Visualize what it's going to be like and the benefits it's going to do, because that's going to be the magnetism that's going to give you the leverage. If you just sit and walk about and say, well, do you know what, I want to have a new car, I'll get it whenever I get it, that's not good enough. Of course you may get it, but more than likely you're not going to get it. It's just going to be another thought. Once you write it down, it's going to start manifesting, because you're going to have something that you can actually make a target for. Get your priorities, start prioritising all these things, all these steps you're going to need to get to it. Write them down and start ticking them off as you're going on. But it's very important, guys, that you put this into the writing, because if you haven't got it down on paper, then it's just going to get lost with all the other mumbo jumbo that's going on in your mind. It's deflecting you from reaching your goals. So there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe, and you can leave any comments down below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this. If you have any questions or any ideas for any videos you'd like me to cover, please let me know also. Know that I'm sending you love from Ireland. Focus on your goals, write them down, write down everything it's going to take for you to get them, and start to prioritise them and start attacking each rung of that ladder. Don't try to get from the bottom till the top in one step. You're going to have to go through the stages. Just prioritise them, and I'll do a video on exactly how to do that in the next coming weeks. Guys, sending you love from Ireland, and thanks very much for watching.